Hey everybody, welcome back to IP Farms. I'm a little out of breath running around here getting started this morning. My cousin showed up yesterday to do the work around here behind the barn. Wish I'd have been here. I'm trying to get everything moved out of his way this morning, not to hold him up. He got a lot finished yesterday, so we're gonna put the camera on the machine, a couple different angles, get him doing some work, and see what happens. So stay tuned. Prep work for the new lean-to. It's hard to see on camera because my mom and dad sent me some pictures yesterday while I was at work of him working, but he's got it out to about the 22-23 foot mark, swell right here, so everything will fall this way that comes off the barn, and then it's cut down up there quite a bit. I'm gonna try to go out by the cedar tree and cut some of that down so the water goes that way, and he's down there working underneath the lean-to right now, which you saw. So let me get the dump truck running, we'll go from there. A little cold. So far so good. Everything's going pretty good. It's hard for me to keep up with him sometimes. It's where I learned a lot of my work ethic from, was him and my uncle years ago. I worked with him for many years. Do very good dirt work, always have. But he's got most of this. We got to come back in. We were just talking about something right in here. We're going to try to swell it a little bit to keep any of this water, you know, from going in and around. I'm going to try to get this down low enough while he's here in the dump truck to haul some gravel up here, to gravel underneath that, keep from being so muddy. And I think we're just talking about shooting the water off down that way for right now. And then of course, you know, what becomes up here, we'll run in this channel. The camera doesn't do any of it justice, but he's been cutting in here for about 20 minutes now. We've got all this cut down probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches out here. We're probably gonna have to go down about another 6 to 8 to get it down low enough to get some gravel in here. So progress today for sure. Definitely love it. nice quarters it is. Doing a fine job. I'd throw that in there too, get them all out sunbathing in a little while. It's pretty nice today, about 48 to 50, light breeze, sun's shining nice, but let them see a little bit of it. I gotta get those wheels fixed on that 1086. That drives me up the wall with my OCD, one being set out different than the other. It never fails. I have one huge hole right here that I need to fill up with some dirt. And of all the acres down here, a cedar has to split and fall right here in my way. My goodness. Well, here it is. I know this video's gotten quite long probably with all the clips I tried to get, but brought you along for most of it. 1086 will pull out on its own. Dad's 165 wheel, track loader wheel. Got rock under there. The track loader will go under this one. We cut it down about 1.5 feet, so quite a ways. Camera doesn't do any of it justice, but there's a swell here, so the water that comes off the barn for right now should follow this down. He just kind of dove it off there, shoot it on down that way, and then there's a swell on the back side there, of course, and we got a little bit of rock up against the barn, filter everything up instead of dirt, so looks pretty good. I think when Dad gets his tractor going and we finish it up, we'll do something here in the carport. Mine will go in there. It'll go over just a little bit. I don't know, I'm seriously debating just taking that bar off. Mine doesn't have a canopy on it anyway. They're expensive, and just take that off and put an umbrella on there. That way when we want to get into some lower areas, we can just take the umbrella down. But we get situated here, and we'll probably just call this one good. Hopefully you've enjoyed it so far. All right, well, Mama Kitty over here has been in the chair enjoying the sunshine, so I thought I'd join her here on the deck, and let's do the outro here once again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. It was a lot different than what you normally see, but told you it was coming. Tried to get you some good camera angles. Usually don't see an excavator working here on the farm. Maybe one day, but not right now. Very productive. My cousin just goes after it like he always has and does. Learned a lot from him and my uncle back in the day. Probably started working with them around 12, 13 years old, and many different times throughout my young teenage years and in my early 20s. But anyway, really appreciate him coming on and doing this. I know he squeezed me in some other jobs he's got going on, but really went well. My buddy was here. He helped out driving the truck some, and got some loader seat time and time on the 250 and some excavator work. So hopefully this video really turned out good. It might be a little bit longer than normal, so if it is, I apologize for that, but really tickled how everything turned out. That gets my mind at ease now in case I don't get on the lean-to for the rest of the winter, and I can get everything in and out and, you know, one-shot deal. I'll put Dad's tractor down there, like I said before, in the carport whenever we get it going, and I believe we'll be good to go. So I'm gonna go home and see the wife and enjoy some supper and see what happens. So probably the next video you see will be back on Dad's 3000, probably the brakes and axles again. So stay tuned for that if you're interested, and really appreciate all of you being here and follow along the journey with me, and all the support. It's amazing. I've gained several new subscribers here recently, and I really appreciate that. So like I said before, if you got any questions, don't hesitate dropping it down in the comments, and I'll answer best I can. So we'll see what happens over the next few days. Until next time, thank you.